The Everglades Wild Guide, created by the 4th grade students at Gulliver School's South Miami campus.
The bluegill is a freshwater fish. It lives in lakes, ponds that are weedy and muddy. It has a patch of dark blue on the gills. Mostly it is olive green. It is highlighted with blue and orange. Its diet is insect larvae, small fish, fish eggs, and crustaceans. Some interesting facts about the bluegill is they belong to a group called sunfish. They live in schools and they lay their eggs in underwater holes. The males guard the nest. The world record is 4 pounds. Without water conservation, the bluegill would be extinct because it would force them to move to another area that doesn't have their needs and shelter. So the predator would eat them, then the predator couldn't sustain their diet, and so on. I love bluegills.
The anhinga. The anhinga is a very unique and interesting bird. They live in small colonies along lakes and rivers in warm tropical temperatures. Anhingas have a very beautiful appearance. They have very long, flexible necks. The females have much lighter neck and chest feathers than the males. The adults are dark with long necks and tails. They also have thin and long pointed bills. In addition to the black feathers, they have silver patches on their wings. Anhingas don't have oil glands on their wings. The anhinga's diet consists of fish. Without the oil glands, it is easier for them to dive underwater and chase fish. There are many interesting facts about the anhinga. One fact is that they swim with their heads and necks above the water. Other names for the anhinga is the darter, snakebird, and water turkey. Another fact is when they are above the water, they spread their wings out so they will dry in the sun. They do this so they can fly after they go into the water to get fish, because if they didn't, it would be harder to fly. Water impacts the anhinga's survival because without the water, they can't get food. They need water to drink also. Anhingas are interesting Everglades birds.
The coral snake is a reptile. The coral snake lives in the hardwood hammocks of the Everglades. The coral snake has a black head and alternating yellow, red, and black stripes. The coral snake eats mice, lizards, and small birds. The coral snake sometimes hides under tree bark in the hardwood hammocks. The young coral snake has the same pattern as the adult. The coral snake travels through the whole state, including the northern Keys. Its venom is almost as strong as the king cobra. Water conservation impacts on its survival because it gives it cover. The coral snake is a beautiful reptile.
The wood stork is an amazing Everglades animal. It lives in swampy areas like the Everglades. It has a bald head. It is 3 feet tall. It has a 5-foot wingspan, and it can weigh 4 to 6 pounds. Its diet consists of fish, frogs, and large insects. Their North American presence might come from the last ice age. Water conservation impacts on their survival because they eat fish, and fish cannot live without water.
The alligator. The alligator is a really cool animal. It lives in swamps and marshes. It lives in the Everglades. It has a long body and 4 short legs. Don't be fooled by its short legs. It can run as fast as a human. They are normally olive green colored. They eat fish, snakes, and even other alligators. The male alligator grows up to 20 feet long and weighs up to 550 pounds. An alligator runs 5 miles per hour on land. Alligators need water so they could eat fish and not starve. I love researching the alligator because it is a fascinating reptile.
The red-shouldered hawk is an amazing Everglades animal. It has a reddish-brown color in the upper wings and a pale brown on the belly and head. It has brown feathers everywhere else. The Everglades is the perfect swampy habitat for them. They eat mice, snakes, insects, and even other birds. The red-shouldered hawk migrates to central Mexico. The female is larger than the male. Water conservation is important to help them survive. The South Florida Water Management District is helping to restore the water and let animals thrive in their natural habitat.
The Ligius tree snail is a mollusk that is colorful and cone-shaped. There are 59 different color combinations for the Ligius tree snail. The Ligius tree snail is native to Cuba, Hispaniola, the Isle of Pines, and Florida. The tree snail's habitat is in tropical and subtropical places like hammocks in the Everglades. Florida tree snails have an active and inactive cycle. The snail is moist during high levels of moisture. Did you know that the tree snail lives for 4 or 5 years? Their highest average is 9 years of living. The Florida tree snail eats fungi, algae, and minute lichens. To eat, they have to move side to side on smooth bark trees.
The softshell turtle lives in the Everglades, swamps, ponds, lakes, and streams. It has a dark brown to olive green leathery shell with a white or cream colored belly. They grow from 6 through 25 inches. The females are larger than the males. They have an elongated head, a long neck, and a snorkel nose. The turtle is a carnivore. They fish, snails, insects, and amphibians. Like all soft shells, they travel fast both on land and water. Water conservation is important in order for them to survive.
The toad is an Everglades animal. It lives in Florida, but it can also live in other places. Actually, it can live everywhere but the polar regions. They have dry, bumpy skin and have a fat, short body. They are usually some shade of brown with black blotches on their back and smaller black spots on their bellies. Toads eat insects, slugs, and grubs. Their babies, that are called tadpoles, eat plants. The toad is nocturnal. Their mating season is March through October. Toads' tongues are sticky to help them grab flies and other insects in the air. Toads have many warts that are full of toxins to ward off predators. They need water to live, so without it, a whole species of toads would be wiped out.
The Florida panther. The Florida panther is an extraordinary creature. They have tawny brown coats and on their back with pale gray underneath with white flecks on the head, neck, and shoulders. You can see them in cypress swamps, pine and hardwood hammocks, forests, and if you're lucky, you might even see them in the Everglades. Florida panthers are very, very rare because they were heavily hunted for their coats in 1832. There are less than 100 Florida panthers alive in South Florida today, but fortunately, their camouflaged fur helps them get away from hunters and catch food. They are carnivores. They mainly eat white-tailed deer, wild hogs, rabbit, raccoon, armadillo, and birds. Occasionally, they will eat an alligator. Florida panthers are the state animal. Their lifespan is about 8 years. Water conservation is important to Florida panthers because it, like its prey, needs water to live. Now that you know this, you can start doing your share in protecting the Florida panther and its habitat.
The name of my species is the great blue heron. Its habitat is the wetlands. The great blue heron has an extraordinary appearance. This bird has gorgeous features. It has beautiful colors: gray, very light blue, black, orange, and white. Everything about it is long. Its slim legs, its sharp orange beak, its slender neck, and its wide wings. The great blue heron's wingspan is 6 feet across. The bird is also 4 feet tall, taller than me. The great blue heron's diet is diverse: frogs, crayfish, other fish, and small turtles. Other interesting information is that the great blue heron uses its beak like a spear to catch prey. They are North America's largest heron and some of our tallest birds. The heron's nests are located 30 to 70 feet above ground or water in large trees. Great blue herons swallow fish with spines head first so the spines can't come out and hurt the bird. Water conservation impacts its survival in the Everglades by keeping its prey alive. It also keeps the herons hydrated. Plus, water conservation keeps their species alive. I hope you learned much about the great blue heron from my presentation.
We have enjoyed sharing our enthusiasm and knowledge about the Everglades National Park. We hope this will encourage you to visit, respect, and preserve this unique ecosystem.